Hello. Well, I had quite a weekend. Not super eventful, but just different. Found myself in Mount Dora, Florida, and I was going to a car show and then an RV show, but decided to go to Mount Dora for lunch. Met some cool people, actually from Maine, which was really interesting. I had no idea there were so many people in Mount Dora, Florida from Maine, which is where I'm from. So I was like, wow. They have lobster rolls in Mount Dora, which is amazing. Even with a split top roll, it's like insane that they have those. So I ended up leaving something behind that night after visiting a few restaurants. And the next day, I'm at home and I had to drive back an hour and a half to go pick up the things left behind. And in my mind, I was like, oh, this is great. I'll just vlog on the ride. I can do this on the ride. And I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking that, number one, I don't have a mount for my camera anymore. It broke. Number two, I got to pay attention and drive, you know. And number three, I just really didn't plan out a vlog or anything. I just didn't even have a plan. I was like, oh yeah, I'll do it on the ride. So I ended up having just a lot of time to think on the ride because I couldn't do any of that multitasking that I thought I was going to do. And then I ended up getting there and it was really busy. There was like a farmer's market going on or something. So it was hard to park. It was hard to get around. There was stuff all in the streets, but it was cute. It was really cute. And so then on my ride home, I started thinking about energy and like our energy and what we put into certain things and energy even that we put into people or things or items. Because I could have very easily said, like, whatever, just leave it behind, move on. But I didn't. And I really like that little city, although it's weird. It's a strange little environment. I'm not sure what it's like year round, but it looked like it was touristy. It was very interesting. So anyway, back to energy. I was starting to think about things I don't do anymore, like politics or watch the news. And these things like draw your energy out of you. And I think it was the couple sitting next to me. We talked about something current eventish, and it made me think about it on the ride home that, if we didn't put energy into these current events that they make us focus on, where would the energy go? Right? Just like if you have two sports teams, and they're both fighting to win, right? A title or whatever. You've got to pick a side. So you got to put your energy on one side or the other. It's very rare people are like, oh, I want both sides to win, or, So it's just, you got to pick a side, right? Where's the energy going to go? You have to pick with your intention. Where is the energy going to go? And I think that right there is key, guys. Where is your energy going? I was thinking that this morning. I need to make a vlog. Well, why do I need to make one? For the algorithm, to make the algorithm happy, to make my 9 viewers happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Like, it's about me and where I want to put my energy and where I want to intentionally put my energy. And I'm walking through my home and I really need to do the dishes. Like, they're really bad right now. So I'm going to try to knock that out before I go to work. But I really feel the need to put my energy into that, to clean my home so that my home feels more energetically pleasing, right? So I'm picking a side. The side is action, do the dishes, clean the home. Home has better energy, right? It's simple like that. So if I choose to take my energy and watch the news and they tell me, oh, this, something you really need to worry about, and I put stock into that, or I worry about that, and I put my energy in that, well, then there we go. That energy I could have used for something else has now been placed here, and I only have a certain amount of energy. So it's really smart for me to put it in that place. Not really. And another thing I wanted to talk about is women in general. And this might not be popular, but I don't really care. And there's a lot of things on YouTube I want to talk about that I cannot talk about. So I'm thinking about doing another channel, like a Rumble channel or something. So women, and when it comes to women, and this is not going to fit the socially acceptable norms of today, but when it comes to women, men generally adorn women with what? Jewelry, right? Men place precious stones on the women they love. And I think there's a reason for that. And I think there's a reason that through time, you know, with queens and Egyptian times and all that, like the women were always adorned in a lot of jewels and jewelry. And I think that's because there's so much energy in stones and the jewelry itself. And men know that women harness that energy well, right? What do we do with our energy? We appreciate our partners. We have babies. We cook and clean. We create energy transference. We create energy absorption, I think, as well. Another thing is sexual energy is a big deal. You know what I mean? So a man would adorn a woman with jewels if he wanted that sexual energy, or if he wanted to have babies with her, right? You know, you put a ring on a woman's finger to keep her from other men, technically, right? You know, to show other men, look, like that's my woman. I'm protecting her energy. I'm harnessing that energy that is mine, right? So it's an ownership thing, but why? It's the energy, in my opinion. It's the energy. And we need to pay attention to that, guys. Like we really do. Like it's a big deal. Energy is a big deal. Where you put your energy, the intention you're using behind your energy. You know, if you go to the gym and you're like, I'm going to work out, I'm going to have big muscles, I'm going to be in shape and physically fit and feel good about myself and healthy, right? That's your intention. Or maybe you just want to be the hottest guy at the gym and get all the ladies. Whatever your intention, you're putting your energy on that path, right? You're putting your energy on that path. And that path, you have momentum. And so you're gaining momentum, and you're going to get what you want if you keep going with your energy on that path towards your goal. That's how we reach our goals, right? So just be careful, guys. Be careful where you put your energy. Be careful the path you're on, and make sure you're always checking, is this the intention? Is this the path? Is this where I want to go? Do I really want to drive to Mount Dora again? But really, like, think about your intentions. Think about your energy. Where are you putting it? Where are you putting your energy? And is that where you want to put it? Be sure. Be sure, guys, because you only have one life to live, right? We have one life. We're going to live it. We might as well live it to the fullest and put our energy in the best place for the intentions that we have. And I mean, I think there's so many ways we can expel energy in positive ways. And we have to really be mindful that we are expelling our energy in positive ways.